now to us with everything going on in the world.
Hold on,
You
brother.
know,
1 second. I just found out I was not live quite yet. I started the stream, but it didn't start the
oh,
broadcast.
come on, bro.
No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Okay, I think we're live now. Can you guys see me now? Gabrielle, am I on? Was I off? Because it said it was streaming, but was it off or was it on? Okay, so now we're live, or did you guys miss that? Sorry about
Did you
that,
guys?
man. I'm just gonna give them a second. Let me know in chat. Did you guys just start seeing it now? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So I thought it was live. You didn't miss much. It was like 2 minutes. Um. Okay. Sorry. All right. We're live now. Small blunder. Sorry, guys. Small channel. Still new to all this. But yes, we're here live with the head dev of Konan of Kaspa, ToppDolla. Um. Go ahead. Sorry, man. Reintroduce yourself. At least it wasn't like 5 minutes, 10 minutes in.
Nah, you're good, bro. Hey, shout out to Austin, man. You feel me? I appreciate your effort and you taking the time to be here with us and do this. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody in the attendance. I appreciate you guys for being on time. I am Top Dollar, the dev of Conan. I appreciate y'all. I see everybody in the comments. Please share the video out to everybody. Let's get this out there, everybody. I feel like today is an important day. And I cannot wait to discuss about, this whole journey and this whole process that we got going on. I got a lot of good news that I really can't go into detail about, but you know what I mean? Like we're gonna get there and I can't wait to share, some snippets with you guys.
Yeah. So I said a little story at the start, but I'm gonna say it again. So for those of you new to the channel, I'm normally not super into meme coins. I focus more on like the utility coins in the space, but I have recognized, right? I've seen it happen with like base chain, Tron, Ton. When these chains start to blow up and they have meme coins accessible that can be easily made, these things tend to go ballistic. So I see that Caspa has been a front runner in this entire bull run. It's shown a lot of strength and it has a really good community. So the fact that we're just seeing these memes now be created and we don't even have a DEX yet, none of these are on, even Caspa itself isn't even on any major exchanges. There's so much room, in my opinion, for a lot of these memes with good communities and really good narratives and, just funny artwork in general to have crazy, crazy runs once these memes become more accessible. That's my take, at least. My dad has been super, super into all these Caspa memes, minting them from day one, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So I'm happy to be making this live stream, making some videos around it, hopefully contributing a bit to the community. I don't even hold any myself at this point, but I do think it's super cool. And I'm really happy to have Top Dollar here with me. Where do you think that Caspa and these memes are going to go in the coming months?
Honestly speaking, I feel like Caspa is a very special DAG due to its being its only type of DAG, right? Like everything else is a blockchain. And if you pay attention to the charts for the past couple 6 months of the bearish market, Caspa has been outperforming. You know what I mean? And I think it's just the beginning. I really believe it's just the beginning. And with the KRC20's introductions, like you said, you've seen it happen on every other chain, and I really felt like it's going to be even bigger with Caspa. And the reason why I believe it's going to be bigger with Caspa is because Caspa is not even fully accessible in America, right?
Yeah.
So they have a 3 to 4 billion dollar market cap without even being on any tier one exchanges, right? So that's extremely bullish. Not only that, just the stability, the scalability, the fees is faster. You know what I mean? And it's just a way better processing payments and stuff like that than Bitcoin or XRP or anything else like that. So Caspa, I feel like is they say it's the silver to Bitcoin, but I feel like it's going to be gold one day. You know what I mean? And this, opens up an opportunity for us in the KRC20 ecosystem to capitalize and create something really impactful and meaningful, right? And
Yep.
that's why I came up with Conan. I didn't just come up with a random dog that I thought it was cute or funny or anything, right? I came up with something meaningful.
Yeah.
something with that symbolizes something, very powerful. And with, with all the war that's going on right now, that, in the world, I really believe is really important for us to all promote world peace, right? And that's what I want here. I want Conan to be like that symbol, not only in crypto but to the whole world, right? Because there's no other crypto project or anything else like that in this atmosphere, not even just in the KRC20, just in crypto in general, that promotes what we're trying to do, right?
Yep.
So I'm really passionate about this project. I feel like I'm dreaming still. You know what I mean? Like, I did not see all this blowing up like this, having a huge community of people, 400 people on Telegram, 1,000 people following us almost on Twitter, and not even 2 weeks of time, and don't get me started on the exchange listings that have been contacting me. I haven't been going out to them. They've been reaching out to me. And it's like a real, it feels so unreal. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
this upcoming partnership that I'm going to announce soon, guys. Like, we have a big partnership coming up, guys. And I'm really proud of how far we got so fast. And it's literally just the beginning. You know what I mean? We have a great team of people, that came together out of nowhere, did not know each other from all over the world, just because they believe and love Conan. And that's what captured me the most, right? That's when I was just like, yeah, I gotta go. This is 24/7. I work on this project until I'm sleeping. I wake up, I'm working on it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do whatever I can do to put us in the best position as a community and crypto token in this upcoming KRC20 ecosystem.
Awesome. So, yeah, how did you even come up with the idea to start this? And like, how did the project get started? Like day one, tell me what your thoughts were, how you ended up creating it, and then where it went from there.
All right, day one, right? I'm looking at my laptop and I'm just looking at, my profits, right? Because I had got into Nacho and Casper day one. I also got into Gold, even though Gold hasn't done really much since it came out. But Nacho and Casper, I like 15x on Nacho, and like 4x on Casper and Caspi. So I was just looking like, wow, this is a great ecosystem. You know what I mean? Like, I love the characters. They're very
Yeah.
like, like Nacho was a great, like, staple. You know what I mean? Casper is a great staple. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those all could be household names along with Conan, right? So when I was just thinking, I was like, wow, there's some space over here for like a dog, even though like I really couldn't see it. Like, I'm sorry, no offense to any project that was out before us, you know what I mean? But like, I didn't see anything that was trending that, that was a dog. So I was like, all right, we need a dog, but it can't just be any dog. It has to be something meaningful. It has to be something that symbolizes something, with a narrative. And then election is around the corner, and then I thought of Trump because he had announced this one dog named Conan, for his hero, for his heroism, right? So
Yep.
when I had remembered that, I was like, wow, like Conan's story is kind of like powerful, and and it symbolizes a lot. And I felt like that would be a great dog to lead for Casper, right? Because why wouldn't they want a dog? Like, all right, for example, right? Bitcoin got Doge.
Yep.
Ethereum has Shiba, right?
Mm-hmm.
Casper has a dog, but he's not only a dog, he's a hero. You know what I mean? And not only that, he symbolizes world peace because Casper is the worldwide decentralized ecosystem. So therefore, Casper belongs to the world, and therefore Conan belongs to the world, right?
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing right now that we want to like kind of capitalize on, and we want to like push the most, right? It's just world peace, right? Because it's real sad about what's going on in this world. It breaks my heart. I pray for everybody that's going through anything that, that has to do with any type of violence or war.
Absolutely.
It breaks my heart. And I really just want to push that narrative of, of him being the hero and world peace. Like, that's the biggest thing to me right now.
Yeah.
And I love the community that has built this. You guys are very genuine, organic, and authentic, and I appreciate God and I thank God every day for the position that He put me in because you guys are all awesome. You guys don't you like it was just so amazing. Like, you know what I mean? But let me start, right? So
Yeah.
you asked me how I started, right? So that's how I got the idea, right?
Yeah.
I had hit up one person, right? He's a good friend of mine in real life, and I hit him up. I'm like, hey, I got a great idea, bro, and I didn't get a response. So like, I'm like, I just knew it was such a great idea, even though I don't have like the money to just throw out the
Mm-hmm.
window like that. Like, cause like I could have potentially just lost that, grand that cause I didn't, I didn't have a community or anything behind this project. I just had the idea and I
Yep.
launched it, right? So I hit a one person, he didn't respond, and I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm just gonna launch it. And I
Take
was praying that
action.
the community would take it over. Like what happened, like is what I was praying for, right? But it
Mm-hmm.
didn't happen like that.
God is
So
good,
when I
man.
had launched it, first day I only had like 10 holders, and I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Because I had realized we needed 1 million Caspa. And I was like, whoa, like, like I was like, oh, this is never going to be done. Like, I just lost the grand,
Yep.
and just chalk it up. You know what I mean? But I had made an X page for the coin, and I was like posting a little bit, just posting, not
Mm-hmm.
in nobody's comments or anything, just posting about the project.
Yep.
And then the second day had like 20 holders, right? And I'm kind of getting excited about it, right? I'm like, wow, I got 20 holders, like,
For sure.
like wow, like it was more than 10. So I
No,
was happy
absolutely.
about that.
When
Like,
you're starting small,
and then
every
like I
little
remember
thing
that later
means
that
something.
night, right? I was about to go to sleep, and I was like literally closing my eyes, like laying down, and I had got a message on my phone. And then I'm like, let me look at the message really fast. So I looked at it, and it said Casper the Ghost.
Yep.
So I was like, whoa, ain't no way. Like I thought it was a scam. I'm like, ain't no way that they, Casper, hitting me up on Twitter. Like, there's no chances of that.
And you're talking
And
about
then I had
the
clicked it,
lead
and it
dev
was
from
Casper the Ghost, the real Casper the Ghost, right? So I'm over here like mind blown, like, because to me, like Casper is so big, you know what I mean? Like along
yeah.
with Nacho, he leads the lead, they lead the ecosystem. So I was just like, whoa, like there's no way like you actually hitting me up and like telling, he was telling me that my project looked good and it looked like it had a lot of potential. And you know what I mean? And he asked me, how, what was going on with it. And I told him straight up, like, hey, I just like paid for the mint. I threw like a grand in trying to mint what I could. It was barely like 10%. Like, so it was like really small. Like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I mean, not 10%, like 10, like 0.10%. Like, you know what I mean? It was like really small.
Yeah, just the bare minimum.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And he was like, okay, so how many you need to mint? And I was just like, we need 1 million, bro. And then he was like, whoa. He was like, well, we better start get to minting. And I was just like, and then, mind you, I was about to go to sleep, fellas. You know what I mean? Like everybody, I was about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So now I'm like wide awake. I'm like, wait, what? Let's get the bit. What are you talking about? And he's like, yo, go into this group chat on Telegram, introduce yourself and your project. So then I followed his instructions. I went to the Telegram, I introduced myself and the project. Literally, like right, like 2 minutes after that, I had like 40, 50 wallet holders. Like after he like told me to go on the Telegram and do that. So I was like, whoa, like to me that was like big, and I was like really appreciative. You know what I mean? Like
For
that was
sure.
emotional to me. I was just like, wow, like what the heck is going on? Like like, and so I had asked Casper. I was like, hey Casper, I like I really appreciate you for like reaching out to me because I'm an investor in your project, and like this means a lot to me. Like for you to even like acknowledge me and reach out to me yourself. Like it's not like I hit him up or was in his comments or
Yeah.
spamming his likes or something. Like he really just found my project and hit me up personally, right? So I was
You
just like,
attracted it, man.
bro, it was unreal, bro. And then so I was like, yo, to show my gratitude, is it okay if I make a post with Konan and Kaspa shaking hands, saying thank you for like acknowledging my project and reaching out to me. And he was like, yeah, sure, bro, and I'll repost it. And I'm like, wait, what? You gonna repost it? Bro, when he reposted it, that's when it just broke. Like all hell broke loose. I had like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wallet holders just coming in, pouring in, pouring in, pouring in, pouring in.
Yeah,
And
amazing.
I'm just like, whoa, like it all feels so unreal to me. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, this is not real. Like, and I got to be dreaming. Like this has to be a dream. Like this can't be real, right? So mind you, I stood up like 6 hours with them, 7 hours with them until the morning time, and I was like, yo, I got to go to sleep, right? Yo, we was like 16% done. I remember this, right? We was like 16% done when I went to sleep.
Yeah.
I slept for 5 hours, right?
Yep.
I wake up 5 hours later. We 50% done. I'm like, yo, what the heck? I'm like, and then we got 1,000 wallet holders.
That's crazy.
I'm I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is not real. Like, this all feels like a dream to me. And then, like, I promise you, but within an hour of me waking up, it went from 50% to 100%. We had 2,100 wallet holders, doubled, literally wallet holders in an hour of me waking up. And I'm just like, whoa, like, what is going on? Like, this is not real. Like, you guys are crazy, insane. Like, this, Casper community is the best. I swear. Like, when I go in people's comment sections and I tell them like this is the best ecosystem in crypto, I really mean that because you
Yep.
guys are like truly like this is real, the real meaning of a fair launch, authentic, genuine, organic community and project. Like you guys are the definition of it. And this is why I love you guys. Like there was no teams prior to this, like, oh, we got a website ready and all this. Like, no, everybody came together like I could do this and I could do that. Hey, I'm good at this and I'm good at that. And everybody just, they played their role and played their part and made this happen. You know what I mean? So this community is like, and bro, this is just
Yeah.
the
Oh,
beginning. We're not even 2 weeks of being minted. You know what I mean? And we're
for
holding up
sure.
very strong. And we got a big partnership coming up really soon that we will be announcing. So
Yeah.
I cannot wait to announce that. You know what I mean?
And I think that's the most beautiful part about it. I know when we talked privately, I was mentioning to you how when Ton blockchain was really blowing up, there was this whole movement around PPP, player pump player, and it was all very community driven. And they wanted to build communities around the meme coins as opposed to just trying to pump it and dump it. And I think I see a lot of that with this whole Kaspa ecosystem. It seems like everybody wants to be very involved and wants to build communities, which is how these things are going to last more in the long term, right? As opposed to
Oh, for
just
sure.
like send this thing up so we can all make some money, then get out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I mean? And when you got people that are really convicted and dedicated, such as like anybody, not just my community, the Nacho cast, but they all are working hard.
Yep.
Gold team, they are all working extremely hard and they are paving the way and pioneering for us. You know what I mean? Like we are watching them as examples, right? Because they are the leaders. So what Nacho does and Casper does, we will be watching and we will be trying to like make the best decision for our community as a whole off of what we have seen them go through with their exchange listings and the paths that they're taking, right? Because we want to, we want to follow suit, but we also want to do the best that we can do at any given time.
Yeah, and the fact that you have those devs behind those like leading projects in your corner, I think that's a testament to
Oh
how
yeah,
far this thing can go, right?
when I have found out that Casper, the dev, he's a hodler. Gold, he's a holder. You know what I mean? Baby Nacho, shout outs to them. They're a new coin in the system.
Yep.
They are hodlers. Bump. I really appreciate all the devs that really see the potential in this project because the potential is if anybody just looks at it and knows what's going on with just election and the bull run that's about to happen, you guys know what kind of potential this has, right? So therefore, it's just like I really appreciate you guys because that's what keeps me going, right? Knowing that like, hey, the top people actually believe in us too, and
Yep.
they support us, and we're in this together, right? Because at the end of the day, we are all KRC20s, right? It's not just one token, so we all make the KRC20s, and guess what? Everybody's watching us right now for Caspa. So we need to all outperform. We all need to work together and do the best that we can so we can make Caspa as strong as possible and show them why Caspa is the better DAG because it's the only DAG. You understand? So we just need to all just work together. That's why, I don't mind participating in all these AMAs and, going on my way and introducing myself. Like I always want to be a part of, the ecosystem. I want to help it thrive. I want it to be fun for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, no negative vibes. We're all about uplifting and being positive and just, looking towards the future that is bright for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the position that we're in.
And I'll say, as somebody like myself coming from the outside, not really involved in the Caspa ecosystem, I think the one thing that's gonna open the floodgates is once there's a DEX, right? And you can easily transact on like through your Casware wallet or whatever, the same way you can on something like Solana. Uh, do you have any idea when a DEX is coming?
Yeah, actually, Change Finance has launched their beta today. They are working hard on that, and hopefully that all goes smooth so it could be released to the public as soon as possible. If anybody from Change Finances are listening, please reach out to me on Twitter or Telegram, either or. I've been trying to get in contact with you guys, but you know what I mean. But I really appreciate you guys for being the frontiers and pioneering for the KRC20 ecosystem when it comes to Dexes.
Yeah, because I know, like I said, with base chain, when that came out, it made it super simple, super easy for people to get in, and that's why it had such a crazy season and so much momentum. Same thing with why Solana's been popping off the whole bull run, right? With all the meme coins, because it's just super easy to access, cheap. But Solana still has a lot of issues, right? And then base is a layer 2. Kaspa is its own layer 1. It's fast, it's cheap. And once you have that dex, it'll be so easy to hop into these things. It'll be ridiculous, right?
Yeah, and that's what makes everybody that's actually here and been with us super early, right?
Yep.
It's not even so because we're all doing this through Telegram. Imagine that, guys. You know what I mean? Through Telegram. So imagine the potential when we actually hit the Dexes and Sexes, right? And like I have multiple for Dexes, I'm still trying to talk to Change Finance, but I had about 4 Sexes come out and reach out to me personally because they seen the potential, along with our partnership that we will be announcing soon. You know what I mean? So we're making noise organically and authentically, and that's what I love about this community, right? Because we have not paid for no promotions or anything like that. Everything has been going through, just straight genuine love and passion for Konan and the belief that the project has, the true potential that it has. So that's the most important part about this community and this project to me is like keeping it organic and as natural and authentic as possible, right? Because that's what got us here and we want to keep it that way.
Yep. And I'm looking here at the roadmap that you have on the website, which looks great, by the way. This wasn't here when I made my YouTube video last week. It says, yeah, phase 2 expand and list on Dexes and Central Sexes, October through November of this year. So it sounds like you already got that in the works. And then the next one I see, which is interesting, it says play to earn, November through December. Can you tell us more about that, or?
I really can't go into detail about that because we don't want to give our ideas away to anybody that is ahead that can actually start it right now. But we have a lot of ideas when it comes to a game to play to earn, and then we will also release NFTs that will like give you abilities and just stack up your stats inside games so you could be able to earn Conan faster.
Awesome. That'll be fun. I know crypto gaming went super crazy last bull cycle as well, so I'm sure that'll be great. We have a question from the chat. Gabriella says, "Do you think there's a prospect for Conan merch in the future?"
Actually, we already have been in the process of making merch. We have plenty of examples, and we already had sold some to the original minters. But we are in the middle of getting a manufacturer that's going to permanently do it for us. But we already have like T-shirts, cups, hats, sweaters, all that since like the second, third day of minting. I'm trying to tell you, this community is amazing. Like these guys came out of nowhere, like, hey, I could do this, and I make clothes, and and I'm good at Discord, and I'm good at Telegram, and everybody just came together and filled their position and just been performing. You know what I mean? Especially, I want to give big shout outs, right? Big shout outs to Deviant, right? He um he is he used to be number one holder,
Mm-hmm.
but that has been taken over because the whales have been coming in and piling up on these lows. But he actually allocated 10% of his whole bag for the marketing team that actually executed this website and our banner, right? So shout out to Deviant because like that was the second day too, right? That he offered that. He was like, "Yeah, I'm willing to give up 10% of my bag to my marketing team so we could have a professional website and get this done." And so I'm not sure if he's here right now. He's a very busy man in real life. But yeah, shout outs to him. That's what that was like a beautiful thing to me, right? Because when people are willing to sacrifice for for the better of their community and a project, that shows a lot of determination and conviction.
Yep.
And that's the type, and I love to be around people like that because I'm just like that. I'm very selfless, and whatever I can do to put us ahead and make us a better community and a project, I'm always going to do so.
Absolutely. And dude, it's just so funny, right? Like this stuff happens so fast, and all these people come together and basically start a business together online just cuz it's like it's so fascinating to watch the crypto ecosystem and how all this shit can just run together and form so quickly. And then you still have people in the real world that like try to start a business and it's a hassle, but all these random people come together and just start it like that in an instant.
Yeah, because it's honestly a natural like organic thing, right? Because everybody has their own love and passion for Conan. So it's just like that's the most beautiful thing about the project is how like I remember like the third day, right? We had like we have a lot of Asian whales and a
Yeah.
lot of Asian supporters and everything. And they're like, "Yo, we don't speak the same language. Can we please make an Asian chat because we all love Conan, right?" And
Yeah.
that just meant a lot to me and that stuck with me even to this day. I remember that. I was like, wow, like even though we don't speak the same language, you guys still love Conan and you guys still are here and still like writing and being a big part of what we're doing, right? So that's when I really realized it was just like, yo, this is already worldwide, right?
Yep.
And that wasn't even like the second, third day like of being minted that was being said. So then it was just like that's why I'm so passionate and so like like bro, I don't do nothing but work on this project, talking to who I got to talk to so I could further this project and put us in the right position and understand what we have to do to get there.
Absolutely. In the chat, we have Crypto Copy said, "How do we donate for the centralized exchange? Are we giving Casper or Conan?" I saw you put out an address out earlier today. I see on the
Yes.
website there's a donate address.
Yeah, so you could either give Kaspa or Konan, and the donate address is on the website. And if you go in the Telegram chat and type in donate, I'm pretty sure a prompt will pop up with the wallet address that you can donate to, guys. Yeah, we're working towards a couple goals, but we're gonna do one step at a time because we feel like that's healthy for our community. We don't want too much at one time, will overwhelm us, and so we're gonna take one step at a time. And once like things are situated with like the exchanges I'm talking to, I will be announcing what exchanges have reached out to me. And once this contract is done with our new like partnership, I will be announcing that as well. It's a huge partnership, guys. Huge. Like I never thought I would be in this position, guys. Honestly speaking, being in meetings with these certain people, I'm like, how did I get here? I'm like, it's got to be a dream, bro. It has to be a dream. You know what I mean? But yo, you guys made the dream reality. And shout out to the best community. Well, like I don't want to say the best because I'm always gonna say we are the best, right? But honestly speaking, we are all
Yeah, you gotta own
one.
that. Own that.
One, right? We are all one on the KRC 20. Okay, it don't matter what you're most in or whatever. We are all one, and I just want the ecosystem to thrive and be the best. That we could all be, right? For Caspa, because there are people out there that think KRC 20s is bad for Caspa, and we're gonna show them that we're gonna blow this up. You know what I mean? We're gonna do the unexpected as a whole ecosystem. All right, guys. So I really appreciate you guys, for creating this, guys. Like it was the idea, but I made the idea. I may be the creator of the dev, but you guys have made this. Like you the guys that made this real. Like you guys made this real life. This is really happening. We are really getting partnership deals. We are really, getting sexless things because they're reaching out to us. We're not looking for. They see us. They
Yep.
see the narrative. They see the story. They see it's impactful, is meaningful. You know what I mean? The community is organic, authentic. Like it doesn't get better than this when it comes to a project, right? Even the wallet distribution is beautiful. 1,500 wallet holders, and it's all spread out. Most holders are way above the top 50. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get a lot more holders, guys. So just buckle up, pack up your bags while you can, and get ready for the ride.
Yeah. It's absolutely incredible, right? When it rains, it pours, and it just seems like it's flowing and everything's moving in the right direction. So it's awesome to see. Where do you think, like in terms of market cap, where do you think Caspa's headed this bull run, and then where do you think some of these memes are headed?
Honestly speaking, I believe Kaspa should be around like above the 100 billion to 300 billion range,
Mm-hmm.
and during this bull run. And if you look at any coin, I mean any meme coin like Doge or Shiba Inu, you take the percentage of how much they have towards the total market cap of their mother chip, which whether it be Bitcoin or Ethereum, you could kind of estimate how much the top chains, I mean the top meme coins, could be worth. So
Yeah.
honestly speaking, I feel like this message is so important and so impactful, And I feel like the whole crypto world, not even just the whole crypto world, like the whole world wants world peace, right? I'm pretty sure like
Yeah.
everybody wants world peace, and it's just the governments that are doing this and forcing us to go into war and do what
True.
we have to do.
True.
Okay, so I really feel like this could be a billion-dollar project one day. And I'm not the one that said that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people have said this before I even said that. And I might sound a lot like too bullish, but I'm never too bullish when it comes to Conan, because it's not just a dog. It's just not just a Shiba Inu. It's not just the Doge. He is a hero. He is a symbol, of world peace, unity, loyalty, bravery, determination. Everything this community represents. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it's not just it actually has meaning, and I'm really passionate about the meaning, right? Like the whole world peace thing, that was my idea. You know what I mean? And that's because I genuinely feel like, like people should be promoting world peace more. You know what I mean? So much war going on, so many people dying and being affected by this, like in so many different ways. And it's sad, and it's really heartbreaking. So I want us to be the ones to be screaming that out. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure the whole world would agree with it.
Yeah, no,
You know?
for sure. I think anybody in the general public would agree. Like, we don't want people dying. Like, it's like that's agreed upon by everybody. So it's a great
Exactly.
message, right? And like you said, you have stuff like Doge and Shiba. These are just generic dogs. Like, it's just a dog meme. It's just,
Exactly.
but Conan's based on a real life actual dog
Exactly.
that actually did something in the world.
Yes, sir.
And it's not just a random image.
Yes, sir. And that's the most important part about it, right? And that's why, the potential is limitless, honestly
Yeah.
speaking. If Doge can hit 15 bill, when Kaspa goes on his runs, you know what I mean? And Kaspa goes where it belongs. I believe it belongs at least like second, or third, just because
Hmm.
of how advanced it is, like, compared to all the other chains. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes sense that, throughout the years, we're going to keep on climbing the ladder, and we're going to, like, we're going to make it to the top. But, and as the KRC 20s, we're going to go along right with them, and we're going to help them push them to the top.
Yeah, absolutely. When you have stuff like Pepe or Whiff or Brett, like all these Bonk, like all Floki, all these coins hitting $1 billion market cap, like there are at least probably going to be a couple on Kaspa that hit 1 billion or more. It only makes sense when you have all these different ones from these different chains hitting 1 billion plus. Like, that's not far fetched in my opinion, right? And Gabriella asks, do you have plans to expand the narrative of Conan being a symbol of world peace?
I mean, any way we can make this project better
Mm-hmm.
or enhance it, we will always try to do. You know what I mean? Like, but as long as like it's promoting unity, world peace, and just positivity, we're always going to back it up, and we're always going to condone it as a project together.
Absolutely. Now, guys, if you're in the chat, feel free to drop some questions now. Drop some questions in the chat, and we'll answer them, or ToppDolla will answer them. I'm kind of just here for the ride, facilitating it all. Uh, but yeah, I think this is super fun. It's super interesting. I can't wait to see a Dex go live and see all the hype surrounding this, especially on like crypto Twitter. I think it'll go absolutely ballistic. All of the Kaspa meme coins. Because like I said, I very vividly remember with Chain and Base how everyone on crypto Twitter was talking about it, posting all of their different memes, creating all of their different memes. So here from Philippine Dating Diaries, how many team members are currently in Conan team? Can you give us some hints about the partnerships which were offered, and how much is needed for a centralized exchange listing? Thanks for your work, guys.
All right. So the first question was how many people are on the team. All right.
Yeah.
So in my mod chat, there is about 27 people that all do different things, whether they're YouTubers or whether they're running my Discord, they're running our Discord or mods for the Twitter or Telegram, whatever they, or making merch. There's a bunch of different people that offer like, their talents and their skills to, further this project. So we about 25 to 27 people. The second question is, can you give us some hint? I cannot. I will be announcing it very soon. Trust me and believe me, I want to announce it so bad, but I have to be professional, and I have to wait until They are,
Dude,
you know,
it's the
and
hardest when
so
you have something you want to talk about or share with people and you
yeah.
just have to hold your tongue. It sucks.
And for sex listing, for the thing is with sex listing, right? We have like four different ones that's trying to reach out to us that vary in price, right? But the most important part for us being like, you know, the little brother to like Casper and, you know, like watching Nacho and all of them, we're like trying to learn from their experience so we could choose which decks, or I mean, not which decks, I mean, sex listing we want to go and take the route as a community, right? Because yes, I am the dev, but I will be giving everybody the option to vote on where we want to go as a whole, right? Because this is a community driven project and this is community made. So therefore, this community will always choose the path it goes down. So, but the averages, I would say, I could give you some averages. So the averages would be about like 20 to 50K, 20 to 50K for one exchange. Like, you know what I mean? It could be 20 for one, or it could be up to 50K for another. You know what I mean? Which is not that bad or not, you know, that not that doable. You know what I mean? Like that's something that we are perfectly capable of. Like we have enough members and team members that, you know, that want to see this on a sex listing as soon as possible. But I want to get some things straightened out with the sexes before I announce or which ones they are and which one we want to work towards.
Awesome. Thanks for the two, Crypto Cop. What centralized exchanges do you think will be first to start listing some of these Caspa memes in general?
Pionex is the first one. I mean, no. L Bank was the first one that I believe they had listed SOPs, and then XT they announced they was gonna list Casper, but Pionex announced they're gonna list Nacho. So we have a lot of centralized exchanges that are adapting already and integrating the KRC20s into their the ecosystem. And not only that, MetaMask is also creating an KRC20 wallet for them as well. So we'll
Okay.
yes, we have like, everybody's adapting to us. Trust me, it's just the beginning, and this is why everybody is super early. Like you guys are like the cavemen before the technology, right? Like seriously, like but you're here though, you're early and you're gonna reap the benefits of being early. You know what I mean? We just gotta stay strong, keep pushing as a community. You know, 'cause we got here as a community, right? Like, yeah, I might have like put a lot of work in, going around, introducing myself, posting, interacting, you know, doing whatever I have to do. But you guys are the main ones that got us here, right? So we just got to continue to keep expanding, continue to have fun, you know, continue growing, and trust and believe this cycle is about to be insane.
Yeah, absolutely. Because once you start seeing it go crazy on like Crypto X, then it's already starting to gain steam. Like this is ground floor stuff right here. This is before there's any like buzz or euphoria going on. So maximum potential, right? Thank you for the $2, Ferry. Gabriella, how can people get more involved in the community and help build and expand?
Well, the first step will probably be following on Twitter, Konan of Kaspa. That'll be the first step. All the links are in the bio. The second step will probably be going into the Telegram community chat, you know, introducing yourself, you know, saying hi, you know, ask any questions you want to, you know, ask to get involved or, you know, how to purchase or whatever. You know, everybody is very friendly and they're eager to help, right? So they want to like, they want us to grow. They always want to meet new friends. You know, that's the most fun part, fun part about, you know, being a community is actually like, you know, building connections, bonding, like, you know what I mean? Like this is so like like, you know, yo bro, you don't know how dedicated this team is, but not just me, man. I'm not the only one that's extremely passionate about this project. A lot of people are, you know what I mean? And that's what keeps me going. It's just like the passion. And on top of that, right, like for example, you see how like your dad, he got you to like, you know, look into us, right?
Yep.
Other YouTubers are looking into us, even without me going to their pages or nothing like that. Like they're hearing about us and they're gradually like and organically gravitating towards us, and they love what they're seeing. You know, and they're you know what I mean.
Dude,
Like
it's so
for example,
funny. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, yesterday my dad was like, "You gotta see this. We're rating this one stream YouTuber's live stream right now. We got all the Conan people in here. Telling him to look at it."
yeah, that helps though. That helps. Yo, that's what I love about this community too, right? When they see a potential, like when they see anything, they go for it, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy is live. Oh, everybody go tag this person. Like they all work together and they be as a unit. You know what I mean? And it just gets bigger and bigger through the time, you know. And this is, it still feels like a dream to me. You know what I mean? Even though I wake up every day and I'm like grinding and you know I'm doing whatever I can do every like second of the day. You know what I mean? To further
Yeah.
this project, bro. And it's just a beautiful thing. And I just felt like it's so unreal to me. Like it's extremely unreal.
No, there's nothing better when you're passionate about something and you're able to work on it every day and you see it growing every day right in front of your eyes. Like I can only imagine how great that felt that night when you went to sleep, then woke up and see it went from 17 to 50%, then 100%. Like it's just crazy to
Bro,
see something like that.
unreal, bro. And that's why I will always give my flowers to the dev of Casper, Andrew. Shout out to that man right there, because without him, this would have honestly never happened, right? Because
Yeah.
that he's what kind of sparked the ignition for us to even for you guys to even see it, you know, or even know what it was about,
Yep.
you know. So I'm extremely grateful and I'm extremely appreciative to him. And not only that, he has been helping me like guide, like be a proper guide because he is a leader. So whenever I have a question or anything, I go to him and he answers me in no time. You know what I mean? Like he's also a holder in Konan. He believes in the project. He's very proud of us of how far we came, and he knows the potential. And that's why, like he always gives me his genuine advice and the proper steps to go towards something like like what he's doing and taking it to the level where he's at, like at 10 million market cap. I remember
Yeah.
he had like a 16 mil market cap. Like they're doing huge partnership deals. You know what I mean? Like I'm really proud of Casper. I'm really proud of Nacho. I'm just extremely proud to be a part of this ecosystem that that we are we're paving through. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
I feel like everybody's learning together, and everybody is just we're growing together, and it's a beautiful thing. And I could see it now, like looking in like 5 years, like looking back, like wow, like like the KRC-20 started on Telegram. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of ghetto. You know what I mean? But we here, bro. Super Degens. You know what I mean? We here to, like, really make an impact and really make a difference. And that's what I love about the Casper community. They're so genuine and authentic. And, I couldn't have chosen a better chain to, like, start the project on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I was telling you right even before the stream started how you're working with these people over at Casper and whatnot, and those projects are sitting at 6-7 million market cap. Even getting to there from where the market cap for Conan is right now is like a 30x. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's
crazy
insane. It's
the
insane.
room there is for growth right now. So
Yeah, the potential is there, right? And the thing is, like, we've been honestly been being suppressed with low floor prices, but
yeah.
the whales and everybody, the newcomers, they just been hodling and accumulating and taking advantage of the prices because and we've been going up. You can see the chart. You know what I mean? Like we've been keeping a steady pace around a 4 or 5 to 5 range, which is a good sign because
Yep.
we had people selling at mint or below mint before the mint was even finished, right? So I felt like it was intentionally done to us. But this community is so strong that they're getting through it, and we're gonna blow past this. Like I've been watching the chart, and if you could just look at Casper's chart and then look at our chart, and you could see a big resemblance in our weekly chart and
Yeah.
Casper's all-time chart. You know what I mean? And you could just see the consolidation just building up, building up, building up. And once we get past this certain buy pressure, we're going we're going to see it.
Yeah,
I
I
cannot
got I
wait.
got the chart pulled up right here, and yeah, it looks like it's been consolidating right between like
Yep.
150K like and 300K or so market cap, just
Mm-hmm.
kind of waiting to get some kind of breakout. And obviously, once these memes decide they want to go and they got the people in them, it just kind of rockets. Uh,
Yeah.
like it could go from 200K to 2 million in a day. So
Trust me, we done seen it. You know what I mean? Like I said before, like I 15x on Nacho,
yep,
I 4x on Casper, a 4x on Caspi. So I know the potential that the Casper community has. You know what I mean?
yep,
We just need all of them to realize how big of a opportunity this is. With not only him being a dog, but him being a hero and him promoting world peace. Like this is extremely important, right? And I feel like the whole Caspa should want to promote that, right?
for
Because
sure.
world peace is what we need, right? And nobody in the ecosystem of crypto is promoting world peace. So therefore, like their dog is a hero that promotes world peace. Like that's like a staple right there for them. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
just like just because of just the narrative and the story that's so powerful. Like it comes from a real dog that actually, completed like over 50 missions and has been honored by world leaders. Like, you know what I mean? Like this project is crazy potential, and you know what I mean. And that's why, bruh,
No,
I just got out of
yeah, I love the passion, man. It's so great to see, and it's awesome to see that there's this just community and it's growing, and there's a lot of excitement around it. If we don't have any more questions coming in from the chat, I think we can get ready to wrap it up. Do you have anything that you want to shout out right now? I know I got the links for all of Conan's stuff in the description.
Awesome. Well, I want to shout out the community first and foremost because you guys are the reason why we even got here. Without the community, this project would just be a good idea, sitting not minted. Shout outs to Andrew, the dev of Casper, the Ghost. He has been a legend, a true friend, really a genuine person that just wants to see the ecosystem thrive. He doesn't. It's not just about his project. He wants to see everybody thrive and everybody win. Um, Shout outs to just everybody. You know what I mean? Like you guys are insane. The fact that we're even here, the fact that we're having these partnership meetings. I'm over here sitting in a meeting with two people, and I just can't believe that I'm even in this position. I'm like, wait, what? Like, how did we get here? It's only been 8 days since we minted, not even 2 weeks. And we're still not even 2 weeks after minting. You know what I mean? We're super early and we're having, like, we're getting so much attention already, even with the low market cap, just because of the story and the narrative.
Yep.
So once we get out all these low ballers that have been low balling us or whatever, once we bypass all that stuff, trust and believe is going to get easier, and we're gonna have a lot of fun this election in Bull Run.
Absolutely. And then you have a couple more AMAs this weekend, right?
Yes, I was supposed to have another AMA today with Baby Nacho, but since it's like 5 different time zones, I don't think they was able to come up with a time
Mm-hmm.
for us to all link and talk. I'm going to talk to them in a little bit. If I have a time, I'll let everybody know in the Telegram chat and on Twitter. Um, and then tomorrow I have an AMA with Donald Bump. All right. So
All
everybody
right.
make sure you guys tune into that one. It's gonna be on X. I need everybody to tune in and come listen. We're gonna talk a lot more and just try to keep the ball rolling, to keep the momentum up, and just keep the hard work up, and trust and believe is all gonna pay off. We just gotta keep the ball rolling as a community and as a team. And trust me, the sky's not even the limit. You know what I mean? We shooting for the stars and we aiming for the moon. So
Absolutely. Well, with that, we'll wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much, ToppDolla. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Hopefully, we'll have this going on again sometime in the future, and we'll be sitting much higher, and there'll be a ton of hype and a ton of euphoria in the market. So,
yeah, shout out to Konan Pack. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are everybody that made it here. I see all of you. Make sure you guys hit him with a like and subscribe to him.
thank
You
you,
feel
bro.
me? Make sure. Yeah, of course. I appreciate you taking your time out to talk to me and giving us the opportunity. This is our first AMA together. So,
Yeah.
this is a historic moment and this one's going in the books.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Peace.